Okay, abusua bɛma makɔ abasonko so ɛde ba POG Media so yɛde mbɛkɔ political highway ne so. Highway ne deɛ nsɛm bebree wɔ so a yɛn nso yɛagye pɛne sɛ yɛbɛma abidwafoɔ no ahu deɛ ɛrekɔ ɛne deɛ ɛreba yɛn mbɔ nwura yɛn nsɛm no mu. Abusua ɛyɛ international media aba bɛ droppe hot leak bi a ɛnyɛ asɛm ketewa koraa. Na saa leakage no ɛkyɛ sɛ aka 6 days 5 days to election. Na saa NPP rigging plan biya ɔmo adrɔ ato table so biya no ɔmo aba out aba bɛ biibii n'ani so maako ama ɔmo asan so adrɔpe some names be behind saa rigging plan na ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo de rig elections no ama the likes of Afenyomakins mo din pie mu ɛyɛ Lord Kome mo din pie mu sɛ abusua ɔmo ashɔke Jubilee House a ɛnyɛ easy. Kevin Taylor aba abɛtru hot fire. NPP rigging plan biya ɔmo de ato table so sɛ deɛ ɔmo yɛ biya deɛ ɔmo pɛ sɛ ɔmo yɛ biya ɛkyɛ sɛ CCTV asan so acapture ɔmo ɛkyɛ sɛ the one ɔmo de ɔmo cars making rounds, hotels a ɔmo de ballot papers ekogu. Abusua ɛyɛ a whole lot of things a ɛyɛ sɛ ma mokɔ na mokɔkɔ tie nsɛm a ɛkɔɔ so na ansa na ɛbɛkɔ no mowɔ nsɛm kan bi afa hyɛ yɛ comment section like na hyɛ na ma afoforɔ nso nsa ntumi nka bi. Aha ɛyɛ POG Media so political trending stories a make waves no yɛn nso yɛagye atom sɛ yɛde bɛbrɛ mu. Madam Ase.
So we should deal with it. Whatever is happening, some scratches be on the TV. You have to understand there are people in government trying to shut my TV down because if you have a phone on standby, be watching me on the phone, and I say, oh, YouTuber, because the TV, I know what they are trying to do. All right. Now, my man Cham de Lord Kome, we set surveillance on your Lord Kome for about 2.5 months. And I told the people watching Lord Kome, say, I know what he did in 2020, he will do it again. He will do it again because 2020, the bodyguard Nukunipano, nobody, at the end of the day, the government of the day set Lord Kome and his bodyguard free. Now, from our surveillance, we realize that Lord Kome, Lord Kome is partnering with some military men to do something which is very, very diabolic. Now, we follow Lord Kome around, Ora the military barracks, Lord Kome, soldier for omu dili kasa omuchi, any baby omu miti. We were able to follow Lord Kome to hotels sa omu parking yomawo. Any military officers sa Lord Kome any omu sa ejumano. All because this elections, that is the agenda. They have bad motive for these elections. So I got in our junior say, Akuffo NPP 4% election way ewie asumdwema wabodam. Don't ever think that way. Think, say, you are going to vote to protect your ballot, to protect your democracy. Nanado danko Akuffo. From his actions, he wants to hand this country over to the military. He does not want John Mahama to come to power because jail. Now, let me put this on the screen. You follow me slowly and I'll show you locations and everything. These are officers that Lord Kome is working with. Lord Kome, Director of Operations, Flagstaff House. Your Lieutenant Colonel Kwame Owusu Efriye, 5BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Edmond Osai, 2BN. Your Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Chumesi, Commanding Officer, 41 Signal Regiment. Warrant Officer, Class 2, WO2 Daniel Ohinichum. Warrant Officer Asiedu Korantin WO2. Now, the rest of the officers, we will get their pictures for you. But what I can tell you is that these senior officers, Omni Lord Kome, are working on something very illegal. And it's all got to do with the elections. Now, let me run you through the thorough investigations. The following we follow Lord Kome, the why. Then you understand what I mean. Say, Ghanaians are supposed to be very, very careful with the NPP government. My job here is to protect the democracy of Ghana. My job here is to tell you or give you the facts. Your job is to make a decision to protect yourself and your democracy. Don't kill a brother, don't kill a sister. Protect yourself and protect the democracy. That is the most important thing. Now, I'll come to that. The guy from the United States, I'll come to that. Now, follow this. This is Lord Comey. We have followed Lord Comey for like 2.5 months now. Yeah. Now, personnel involved in here, Lord Comey, Director Operations, Lieutenant Colonel Owusu Kwame Friye, made the pictures at Chiremo. Yawo eye commanding officer Osai. Yawo eye another commanding officer Samuel Chumesi and a WO2 Daniel Ohinichum and a WO2 Asiedu Quarantine. All right, I hear. Now, follow this very well. Vehicle omu car omu when they were meeting and going about the rigging process. GE 303521 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GR 1978-18 Toyota Land Cruiser V8. GG 1974-22 Toyota RAV4. These are the vehicles almost swap here the time they were doing the operations because they didn't want anybody to track them. So these are the cars that they used in the operations in Omuye. Now, timeline, movement of these personnel. Lord Comey was spotted in a black Land Cruiser the day we tracked him. In a black Land Cruiser V8 at Burma Camp, or called Burma Camp. He picked the aforementioned military officers from Burma Camp and sped towards Spintex, road to an unknown. Come if police military officers way or the V8 the form more Burma Camp, and now Addo fa Spintex kwan. So we gave him a gap. Me call for one man his space to go because we didn't want him to have an idea. Say we are doing what he's being followed. We are tracking him because of experience and what we saw in 2020. Send the bodyguard Bo Nipa 2. Our Lord Comey to date still works on the streets of Ghana. Now, 18th October, may both date. Send a officers in who say, I am giving dates. Send a who say, this is not just Bosremuka, I'm giving dates and time. 18th October, at about 10:40 p.m., these personnel were seen in Toyota RAV4 vehicles with registration number GG 197422, which purportedly belongs to SWO2 Daniel Ohinichum at the NPP office at Kokomlimli. So, 18th October, Sarah 4 where a yes, sir, a WO2 Daniel Ohinidiano. It's around 10:40 p.m. It went to the headquarters of the NPP, El Kokomlimli. That is where the RAV4 was. Now, 18th October at about 11:20 p.m., same day, 18th October 2024, a few weeks, they came out from the NPP office and set out in two different vehicles. That is the V8 and a black pickup Tundra towards Checkpoint Printing Press. Checkpoint Printing Press is one of the printing press. Electoral Commission, Emma Omwejumasa Omunye. Checkpoint Printing Press. Omu free, sir, NPP headquarters, 18th October, my mom date, my mom time. Omu Edera 4, no, officers, V8, no, and a black Tundra, and I said Tundra, Sanambefrano. Omu de call Edian, Omu de call Edian Checkpoint Printing Press. Now, Lord Comey and his team were in the presence of the printing press to about 12:15 a.m. Inti omu free NPP officer 11:20 till by 12:15 they were still there. Inti omu tina wama adiechi omu mane kobo 12, which is the next day, the dawn, no, which is 12:15. And our monitoring team decided to stay back. So they were there till like 12:15. Now, Lord Comey and the 5 military officers again monitored to have moved from the NPP office to back press. Into free the first press, no, and if you call back press, and you see another press, a printing company, EC, contract to say printing ballot papers, no. Now on November 6th, 2024, these guys headed towards Galilee Kaswa on the 6th of November. Galilee, moving towards Galilee, where some 2 individuals were seen escorting 2 pickup vehicles. Now, 2 unidentified military officers or personnel who were armed with M16 assault rifles came out of the V8 and opened the gate for the vehicle to enter the compound. Shortly afterwards, the 2 V8 came out, headed towards Accra Newtown area. Omu free hono, omu call Galilee, Kaswa. Military officers, they headed towards Accra Newtown. Remember, Maka Accra Newtown, the printing press omu printed Addo Ohana Juyachro. In November 6th, and omu free sa Galilee Kaswa no, sa anajono, they headed towards Accra Newtown. And I've told you tonight, they are printing ballot papers at Accra Newtown tonight. Okay. Now, Galilee, and this is the place they went. We took a picture of that place they went. This is the Galilee. If you're now on the gate, we will put out the GPS codes, not among whom the exact house. Galilee, and this is the place. So our team took a picture. And this is Lord Comey and these military men. They went to this place, this Galilee place. Yeah, the GPS coordinates ni mamo the exact building. Now, Lord Comey, on the 14th of November, we put surveillance on Lord Comey because we know what he wants to do. And in our NPP campaign, to me, we will not leave power. He's using some military men to commit some crime in Ghana. Election winner, that is what they want to do. At about 10:40 p.m. on the 14th of November, Mamamu time, Amamu date. Okay. A V8 with registration number GR 197818 came for the same military officers. 14 November, some military officers now a V8 and a number 1978-2018. A barracks ever far these military officers and 2 additional whose identity were unknown and headed towards the residence of Henry Korte, Member of Parliament for Ayawaso Central Constituency and the Minister for Interior. It is Akuffo soldier for no Korte fee. At about 11:05 p.m. same day, another V8 and a Sprinter van came out of Henry Korte's house, accompanied by some well-built individuals in police uniform. They headed towards Winneba and lodged in Gloriaca Hotel. Free Henry Korte Fiohono. Those heavily built men, any soldier for no, they left for Winneba. Drew Hotel, a friend Gloriaca Hotel, Winneba, Central Region. That is where they went. That's where they lodged. I've given you the hotel name, I've given you the date, I've given you the time, I've given you the month. So they stopped at Gloriaca Hotel. That is where they lodged. Okay. Now, at Exali, and this is the 15th of November 2024. At exactly 12:35 a.m. dawn of 15th November 2024, Lord Comey guided the Sprinter van, whose content was unknown, to Gloriaca Hotel, located a few meters away from Winneba Junction, after what seemed like offloading some items into the hotel. The 2 vehicles departed the hotel to Accra. It's the Nyoman ko gu eye sa hotel ho. Mama date, mama time, Metro Hotel no run or Chamumbusano. Said this day did this happen at his hotel. And those things Lord Comey mude buy and soldier for ne e dia. Now, this is the hotel. We took a picture of this hotel. This is where they went, and this is the place they offloaded whatever was in that Tundra. So this is the Gloriaca Hotel. This is where they took whatever they took to. All right. Now, Abba Jachi, Gloriaca, a little bit of work at Gloriaca. We wanted to know her relationship, the owners, and why these men came in there to offload stuff. Abba Jachi Kamasa, who is married to Steve Van Kamasa. She is the manageress of Gloriaca Hotel, a family business located at the Winneba Junction, Winneba. Now, she's also known NPP member or NPP Nipa Gloriaca Hotel Rano, Abba Jachi Eye Kamasa. Or a very close associate to Alexander Afenyomakin. Afenyomakin are down for no. Anytime I said this whole process, Afenyomakin is part of it. And I can tell you on record, they already printed ballots before EC told us they were going to print ballots. So they started distributing and hoarding ballot papers in some constituencies before EC Bay announcement to say, the contract by these companies. Moka I say NDC for raise the issue about these companies. Some of them are almost printing because they didn't have any track record. But the EC said no problem. It was Afenyomakin came under this specific printing presses at the EC. But before EC ever catch it officially said they have given a contract like that, they had already started printing ballot papers. Now, Afenyomakin is a very good friend to this lady who is the manageress of this hotel. Now, we did some work at the hotel. Gloriaca Hotel, later, we tried to go in there to find out what really happened. Why are those people brought those items there? And DNC, from a source within the hotel, we talked to 3 people who work in the hotel. 2 young men. The Abba Jachi Kamasa, earlier before the arrival of Lord Comey and his team of military officers to the hotel that faithful ungodly hour of 14th November 2024 instructed the staff at the hotel to switch their phones off at the moment they entered the hotel premises. So when we spoke to the staff, Omokache say Abaka Chikachiromo say, Anajuna Lord Comey mubeba hono, e was obi o hotel obi adum ne phone. Workers ni nyina dum obi a phone, ye dum obi a phone. Machiramo mabodin. These are people who were working there. So Abakwache Afenyomakin mukache say obi andum ne phone. Anajuna Lord Comey any sa soldier phone this sa consignment ne ba ye no. Now, no one was permitted to use a phone the moment a soldier phone any Lord Comey any sa macho man phone whatever they brought to that hotel no one was permitted to make a call. Now, something interesting happened when we pushed. The hotel staff were asked to close at 7 p.m. that day. That day, Abba Kwacha or Sadia Kachre Hotel and said 7. They should not allow anybody to come in. 7 p.m. no pon hotel, but the workers were there. Or Kachrom says 7, Yampon Hotel, Mamamu date, Amamu time. Now, a directive that was surprising and suspicious because workers at the hotel mostly close at 11 p.m. daily. Sa hotel Ramopon 11 p.m. But that day now, Lord Komemude sa consignment to call with Afenyomakin direction. The woman told the workers there, say about 7 p.m. and they should close the door. Nobody goes in, nobody goes out. All their phones should be off. And that any someone allow anybody to come in. Abba Jachi Kamasa. Now, 4 military officials were spotted within the hotel premises on 15th of November 2024, moving some packages or items from the hotel rooms to a warehouse situated behind the hotel, which also belongs to Abba Jachi Kamasa. It's on the 15th, whatever they brought, they moved it to a warehouse, a hotel on the premises, Sa warehouse, it belongs to the managers of the hotel. When they went there that night, it entered the next morning. They moved everything to a warehouse behind the hotel. Yes, sir, hotel owner ne dia. Marking knows about this. And these were thousands of ballot boxes, ballot papers. Thousands. Mama mu date, mama mu time, mama mu month. These people are planning a crazy, something with some of the military men. You people have no idea. And then I can say, when you go out to vote, protect your ballot. Stay there. Guide the vote. Count. Make sure presidential is counted, parliamentary is counted. It has been pasted on the wall. Take pictures. Everybody should go to the polling station. These people want to wreck. How many message be a BM? From Ochinako, we will publish a GPS, locations of exactly where these things happened. But my boy hotel diachiremo. Lieutenant Colonel Kwame Owusu-Friye, Lieutenant Colonel Edmond Osai, CO2BN, your Lieutenant Colonel Samuel Chumesi, 41 Signal Regiment, Warrant Officer Class 2, WO2 Daniel Ohinichum, Warrant Officer WO2 Asiedu Kurantin. These are the people. Lord Komi, the barracks dealing with them. Mama date, mama time. There's more. I got 3 days near Kotwaba. There's more to show you. There is more to show you. Say, oh, you're Ghana ni. Now I just say this election is a joke. What about them? So you're Ghana ni. Now I just will say NPP force will be signing BBFN peace pact. What about them? I can't show the peace pact. It does not bind anybody. The peace pact is not binding. Politicians always able to. In 2020, we signed a peace pact in Ghana. Lord Kome's bodyguard killed an innocent Ghanaian. Ever seen there? These same people have come back to sign peace pact. It does not bind them. It is not binding. Peace pact, and Mahama just signing a document without any action. It is a waste of time. The peace pact is not binding. You get what I mean? It's right now they are using the Takrade, some of the Takrade commanders. And I'm using Akuffo be normal yes way. You guys should be very alert. Sadia no yes signing peace pact. It is not binding. And Chichiro Bia. The boys they used in killing people in 2020. Omane di Samia Ukwechi. Omane di Ekusibuatinchi. Omane di Nana Biyechi. These are the same boys omudi Akosua Menwechi. These are the same thugs. A yet double, and then the boys are, and on my board, a B and a guard Samira Bawumia. They are bent on doing what they want to do. They don't care. Your doors Chenko Foe say a quali in, and I say Yama Ehutoya Swa, Omoji Kure free and sim. It will be a Akuffo's country. They have killed before. We did not do anything. They are very, very confident they can do it again. They have no message. They want to kill and wreck. But the only thing they are scared of when you listen to them is when Ghanaians decide to come out and vote and monitor the voting and the boxes. That is the only thing that scares them. And when they go, they tell people, say, Otu Akufo, and NDC for say, you people should show up in your numbers, vote for the NDC and stay. Very important. Do not go in there, vote and go home. No. What the NPP is scared of in their life are numbers. They are scared of too many Ghanaians coming out to monitor their own elections. They are praying on election day. Say, Ghanaians will not come out to witness or protect their ballot. That is the only thing they are waiting. Some we are mistaken. Say, NPP for, police for. No. Go there, don't go fight anybody. Don't go kill a brother. Go there in your numbers. Respect the rules of the game. Count the ballot. Stay there and make sure it is pasted on the walls. Do not allow them to do it. They will take your democracy from you. Let us respect our democracy, practice it well. Let's not fight each other. Let's not make brothers enemies. Anybody who tries to destroy the democracy is an enemy to the state. And the only way we can protect our democracy is to come together as a unit, come out and vote in our numbers and stay together as a unit, protect the ballot, vote, protect, and count. You can't parliamentary or say can't presidential. You can't presidential or say can't parliamentary. Nobody should leave. That is their only problem now. I have some short breaking news for you, and after this short break, I'll show you.
Okay, abusua we ne ensema ekoso ewo political highway ne so. Kevin Taylor and ebabe expose NPP amanyoko no Reagan plan. Yeka say Kevin Taylor and say no USA based journalist say international journalist so and this hot news no and the brain. Yes, I'm on brain, but I must say moje pene kokoti sa audio we and the MI POG Media so.